did not, in fact, as they thought, control the various militia groups. One of those groups attacked the American embassy. There has been a lot of bad blood in the State Department with the fact that security was requested and denied for these. So it may appear in conjunction with this video, which clearly was a provocation, the video that was produced in California under very suspicious circumstances, that was apparently a provocation that was shipped specifically to Libya and shown to these militia groups in order to try to incite the kind of unrest against America that we're seeing there. Now, part of this has to do with what I call the phony Muslim Brotherhood threat agenda. Nothing is more symptomatic of that than Glenn Beck's new documentary called The Project. Now, it isn't that there isn't some Muslim threat against the United States, but to project it as the overall threat against the West, against Christianity, is not true. What's really happening is that the establishment is pushing the Muslim threat as a means of justifying the globalist threat of intervention to other Middle East countries. It's meant to get Americans on board. That's why most of the Christian televangelical organizations are pushing the Muslim threat through video and special documentaries. It's why Glenn Beck came out of it. But what happened in this supposed Swiss document that was uncovered was a major plan in which the Muslim was going to infiltrate the West and take over, sabotage all of its institutions, and destroy the West and create a new Ottoman Empire. This simply cannot happen. The Muslims have never been able to produce a major weapon system on themselves, and terrorism alone has never taken down a nation. You have to have major weapon systems that, frankly, only Russia and China contain right now that are capable of taking down the West. And that's why I'm saying that the Muslim Brotherhood threat is a red herring. Now, it's true that there is some threat there, and most of that threat is, as Ron Paul said, because we continue to provoke it. The United States runs false flag operations in these countries, like that video that was meant to provoke unrest and hatred against the American embassy. But the purpose of this is not because, that is, of provoking the Muslims, it's not because they are intended to become the spear of the threat. They are intended to simply justify, in the Americans' mind, the fact that we need to keep intervening. And that's what Mitt Romney has bought into with all of his neocon advisors that surround him. But it is not the threat. The real threat is Russia and China.